Welcome to Bear Park on the campus of Southwest Mississippi Community College as we get ready for baseball action here this afternoon as the Bears of Southwest take on the Meridian. They take on Meridian Community College as we get action started here today. The pitcher getting loose. We've joined you on Bear TV. We're gonna get the folks on the radio to join us in just a moment here. Let me see here. There we go. Let's get that started for us. Let's look at the starting lineups. First off, it's 60 degrees under sunny skies. It's McDaniel, Jacob McDaniel, who will be throwing the baseball for the Bears here in the second game of the afternoon. By the way, Bears lost the first one. Was it 16-6? 16-6. It was a 5-inning affair that the Bears lost in game one, so they dropped to 5-18 on the year due the Bears. They come back here in game two this afternoon, ready to go here as Bridley, Thomas, Banks, Tolley, and Braden Luke will be the first three to the plate. That's the 1, 2, and 3 spots in the order. And the first pitch of the game is a ball, and it's out at 5:33 here at the ballpark as Thomas takes a ball. Let's look at the starting lineup. It's Bridley, Thomas, Banks, Tolley, and Braden Luke. The first three in the order for Meridian. Adam Moncure, Bo Gatlin, and Brett Mason will be 4, 5, and 6. Then Johnson, Rainier, and Collier 7, 8, and 9. That's the starting lineup this afternoon for Meridian. 1 ball, 1 strike, the 1-1 pitch due, and that one will miss for ball 2. And it goes to 2 balls and a strike to Thomas as he gets the 2-1 pitch here at the ballpark from McDaniel, and that's a swing and a miss. You look at McDaniel, by the way, we'll look at his numbers as we continue here through the top of the first inning here at the ballpark. Jacob McDaniel and 16 and a third innings so far on the year. That one's popped up towards center field. Should be playable for Williams. It is. He'll make the grab and he'll retire Thomas for out number 1. You look at McDaniel's numbers, 16 and a third innings in 8 games. He is 1-2 on the year with a couple of saves. He's given up 11 hits, 8 runs. Of those 8, 5 have been earned. He's walked 8 and struck out 21 on the year. Has McDaniel, and he got his first batter in Thomas here. Retired him for out number 1, so 1 gone. As we play baseball here in the top of the first, that one will get away from the catcher, Coffee. The defense, by the way, for the Bears, Havard, Williams, and Gregory. Along the outfield for Southwest, Carmichael, Barker, Cooksey, and Hall is the infield for the Bears with, again, Braden Coffee behind the plate for Southwest. Here's the 1-0. Misses that time and takes the count now to 2 balls and no strikes for Tolley. Thomas retired. Tolley the batter here. Top of the first at the ballpark in Summit. Been a busy, busy day here on the Southwest campus. Softball played a couple of games with Itawamba. I think the second game finishing over there right now. The 2-0 pitch. Misses, takes it to 3 balls and no strikes. Softball finishing up. Itawamba comes to town and sweeps the Bears in a softball twin bill. 3-0 pitch is ball 4, and Tolley will walk on 4 straight pitches. So Tolley walks on 4 straight, puts a runner on the base pads for Meridian, and will bring Braden Luke to the plate, the third baseman. So Luke, the third baseman, will bat 1-on-1 out here in the top of the first inning in this nightcap here at Southwest. So Luke, the batter, the pitch due him. McDaniel will check his runner at first, go to the plate. That one will miss for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. One ball, no strikes, and the 1-0 pitch due Luke. That one called a strike, and it's back even to Luke now with a ball and a strike here at the ballpark. Jacob McDaniel getting the start here in the nightcap for the Bears. Bears against the Meridian. Here's the pitch to McDaniel. That's foul to the screen. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So a ball and 2 strikes to Braden Luke. And Luke will be due his 1-2 pitch here in the top of this first inning at Southwest. First pitch, 5:33. We threw it out here at the ballpark. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Luke, and the 1-2 pitch doing from McDaniel. Runner takes off, pitches a ball to throw down, will not be in time. And Tolly will move himself into scoring position for Meridian and take the count now to a two balls and 2 strikes to Luke. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Luke. He's got the 2-2 pitch due. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 pitch to Braden Luke now. Runner out at second base for Meridian here in the top of this first inning. McDaniel goes back to work on the 2-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss from Luke, and he's down on strikes. He will be out number 2 here in the top of the first, so 2 gone. And now Adam Moncure will be the batter. So Moncure out of the cleanup spot for Meridian will bat with 2 out and a runner down at second base here in the top of this first inning on Bear TV. Moncure bats McDaniel, trying to get away from that 1-out base on balls that was committed earlier. So Moncure, the batter, the pitch to him is on the inside half for a ball. We'd like to welcome the audience joining us on WAZA 107.7 FM, on the WAZA app as well for Southwest Bear Baseball. We're in the top of the first inning with 2 out here. McDaniel pitching for the Bears. The 1-0 pitch is due here at the ballpark. That one fought off of the handle of his bat. They'll go to first on a 6-3 putout. Round number 3, and in the first inning for Meridian, no runs, no hits, no errors. They do leave 1 stranded. A 0 spot for Meridian in the top of the first inning. As we head to the bottom of the first, let's stay right here as we welcome the radio crowd. Let's get you the Bears starting lineup here for game 2 for the Bears. They will go with Williams in the leadoff spot. He's their center fielder. Braxton Cooksey, the second baseman, will bat second. Gage Gregory, the right fielder, will bat third. So the first 3 for the Bears, Williams, Cooksey, and Gregory. The 4, 5, and 6 spots show Brady Tynes, Braden Coffey, and Presley Hall. The bottom 3, Jonathan Havard, Mason Barker, and Lake Carmichael gets to start over at third base. So it's Williams, Cooksey, and Gregory, Tynes, Coffey, and Hall, Havard, Barker, and Carmichael, 1 through 9 for the Bears. Defensively, here's our Meridian. Will go defensively, Moncure, Tolly, and Collier around the outfield. It's Luke, Gatlin, Thomas, and Mason along the infield, with Johnson the catcher this evening for Meridian. You look at Meridian's pitcher as they go with the pitcher of Alex Sparks. Alex Sparks has a 2.02 earned run average. He's 4-0 on the year. Thrown 26 and 2/3 innings, has given up 26 hits, 11 runs. Of those 11, 6 have been earned. He's walked 14, struck out 36 on the season. Has Alex Sparks, who again gets the start on the mound this afternoon for Meridian. Meridian takes game 1, 16-6. It was a 5-inning affair. Bears had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th and were threatening before their closer Diffie came on to get that final out and give Meridian the game 1 victory. The Bears battling here in game 2 now with Meridian at 0-0 as Williams comes to the plate for the Bears. Gerard, as he comes to the plate, is a .397 hitter out of the leadoff spot for Southwest, and the first pitch to him is taken for a strike, and he's down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. So no balls and a strike to count to Williams, and the 0-1 pitch due him. That one misses for a ball and will even it to Williams now at 1 ball, 1 strike. It's Williams, Cooksey, and Gregory, the first 3 to the plate for the Bears here in the first inning. Here's the 1-1. That one will miss for a ball, take it to 2 balls and a strike to Williams. So 2 balls and a strike for Williams now in the 2-1 pitch due him. Sparks a long look at his catcher. Johnson goes to the plate. Did he go around? They say he didn't. And the count goes to 3 balls and a strike. So 3 balls and a strike to Williams out of the leadoff spot for the Bears here in the bottom of this first inning. 3-1 pitch coming. That misses for ball 4, and Williams a leadoff walk for the Bears here in the bottom of this first inning. And Braxton Cooksey, the Bears' second baseman, coming to the plate. Cooksey, a .269 hitter on the season for Southwest. That was coming into this series as he comes to the plate with a runner at first and nobody out for the Bears. Bears trying to strike first in this one after getting down to Meridian early in the first game. Shows bunt, bunts it in the air. Can the third baseman grab it? He can. And Cooksey will be retired. Williams will have to go scampering back to that first base bag. And Cooksey pops his bunt up. Luke makes the play at third base, and Cooksey's retired for out number 1. And now Gage Gregory to the plate for the Bears. So Gregory to the plate. He's a .306 hitter on the season for Southwest. Runner at first, 1 out now for the Bears and Gregory. Sparks fires the pitch to the plate, and that one will miss for a ball to Gregory. It's 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball and no strikes for Gage Gregory, and the 1-0 pitch due him here at the ballpark. 1-0, that's it to center. Oh, just hung up there a little too long. And Tolly out in center field able to make the grab, and Gregory is out number 2. That one looked like it might drop for a base knockoff Gregory's bat, but it just stayed in the air so long, and Tolly able to come over and grab it in the gap. Wind, by the way, has been a constant. Caught a couple of home runs in the first game. The wind right now blowing out towards right field, so anything hit right or center field, the wind definitely going to help here at the ballpark in Summit this afternoon. Here's Brady Tynes, the Bear DH, to bat. Tynes .358 on the year as he comes to the plate for Southwest. Runner at first, 2 out, the leadoff walk for Williams, the only base runner for the Bears to this point. Here's Tynes at bat now. First pitch to him will miss for a ball, 1-0. Softball is ended. Again, the Lady Bears swept by the number 3 team in the nation, Itawamba Indians. They take game 2. 1 ball, no strikes for Tynes, and the 1-0 pitch will be due to the plate. The 1-0 off the plate for ball 2, and it will go 2 balls and no strikes now for Brady Tynes. Thanks for joining us, WAZA 107.7 FM. You're listening in to Southwest Baseball. Of course, Bear TV bringing you this game as well on the SouthwestBearAthletics.com website and all of the social media platforms of SMCC where you can watch this one. 2-0 pitch, hit to the first baseman. He had it, lost it, foot race to the bag. He's going to win it with a bad throw. Williams going to move over to third for the Bears, and they will have him first and third. First baseman Mason had that one in his glove, and then it got under him. He goes to the bag. They give Tynes a hit. Williams goes all the way over to third, so first and third, and Braden Coffey. Then the second baseman makes the bad throw. That added to it, so Tynes able to reach. Bears will take the infield hit. Braden Coffey, the batter now for the Bears. Coffey to the plate, .333 hitter on the year for Southwest as he bats with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Bears trying to strike first in this one. Sparks will check his runners. He works out of the stretch here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch, a called strike to Coffee, and he's down in the count. No balls and a strike. No balls and a strike for Coffee, and he awaits the 0-1 pitch here in the bottom of this first inning. Long look by Sparks to his catcher, and a swing and a strike to Coffee that time, and he's down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 pitch will be due Braden Coffee. Sparks takes the look in at the plate and delivers the 0-2 pitch on this Thursday afternoon, and that's a swing and a miss for Coffee, and that's out number 3 in the side, retired on the strikeout. In the first for the Bears, no runs, a hit, no errors. Bears leave a couple of men stranded. We've played an inning. No score here at the ballpark in Summit, and we'll come back for the top of the second inning with Gatlin, Mason, and Johnson to the plate. But first, we'll step aside for a 60-second break. Back in 60 seconds on Bear TV and WAZA.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life, where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, back here at the ballpark in Summit, it's Southwest and Meridian in baseball action. No score after 1 inning. Meridian coming to the plate with Bo Gatlin, Brett Mason, and then Johnson. That's the 5, 6, and 7 spots in the Meridian order coming to the plate. As Jacob McDaniel will go back to work for the Bears here in this second inning. McDaniel will work the pitch. On the outside half, that one misses for a ball, 1-0. Bears softball concluded for the day. Itawamba swept them. Bears losing the first one in baseball action here at the ballpark this afternoon. That one slapped foul into the Meridian dugout. Meridian, of course, working out of the third base dugout as the visitors, while the Bears work on that first base dugout as the home team here at the ballpark. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gatlin. The 1-1 pitch is fouled back out of play and will take the count to a ball and 2 strikes. One other sport being played today is not on the campus, but the Southwest men's basketball team in action. They're up at East Mississippi. 6 o'clock tip for that one in the Region 23 tournament. The 1-2 pitch up high for a ball. Evens it to Gatlin now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Gatlin has the count even to him. 2 balls, 2 strikes with the 2-2 pitch coming. And that hits him. Boy, McDaniel hits Gatlin on the 2-2 pitch. So Gatlin's hit by a pitch. He'll be a base runner as the leadoff man will be on the base pads for Meridian here in the second inning, and Brett Mason will be the batter. Mason, the first baseman, will come to the plate for Meridian. Mason to the plate. McDaniel works to him to pitch. That swung on, hit to left. It's a base hit. Runner will go to third. The throw will come to third. It's cut off. And the throw gets back up the line, and now here comes the run from third. They went to first trying to walk Mason back to the first base bag, and the throw up the line. Hall had to come up and grab it, and that allowed Gatlin to score. So Mason gets the single. The single for Mason. Gatlin was ready to stop at third until the throw went to first. And the throw not being a good one allows Gatlin to score. And now Johnson will bat. Johnson will bat with a runner at first and one in for Meridian here in the top of the second. Johnson, the catcher for Meridian. First pitch to him will hit him. McDaniel will hit him. He's hit 2 this inning. So first and second, nobody out. And Easton Rayner, the designated hitter, will bat now for Meridian. So Easton Rayner, the designated hitter, will come to the plate with a couple men on and nobody out here in this second inning. 1-0 our score here at the ballpark. Meridian has struck first here. A hit batsman, a single, and a throwing error has put Meridian on the board. We'll try to, after 6 o'clock, keep up with the basketball game best we can to pass that score along to you as well, as the Bear men are up at East Mississippi. The pitch popped him up. That one should stay playable on the infield. It's McDaniel, the pitcher, who's called for it. He'll grab it, and that's out number one, excuse me. So one gone. Final, by the way, was 13-2. Itawamba beating the Bears in Game 2 over at the softball complex. Here's Keyshawn Collier now. Collier out of the 9th spot in that Meridian order will come to the plate with a 2 on, 1 out, and 1 already in for Meridian. And the pitch to Collier. That one fouled back out of the ballpark. It's no balls and a strike to him. No balls and a strike. The count for Collier. He'll have the 0-1 pitch to him. The 0-1 is off the plate. We'll even the count at a ball and a strike. So a ball and a strike now to Collier. And the 1-1 pitch to him here in the second inning. Meridian and Southwest, Game 2 action here at the ballpark in Summit. That one will miss for a ball. It goes 2 balls and a strike now to Collier. So 2 balls and a strike for Collier now, and the 2-1 pitch to him. 2 balls, a strike, 1 out, 1 in for Meridian here in the top of the second, with Jacob McDaniel working with a couple of ducks on the pond. The pitch will miss for ball 3, and it will go 3 balls and a strike to Collier now. So 3 balls, a strike to Collier, in the 3-1 pitch to him here in the second inning. McDaniel working out there. He's hit a couple already this inning. That one hit to the second baseman. Can the Bears roll a pair to second for 1? That's the only out they'll get. Now the run goes home, and they got him at the plate for the double play that way. So the Bears get the double play. It's 4-6 on the put out for out number 2. And then they'll get Mason trying to come home for out number 3, and the Bears get out of a second inning jam. Let's see, in the inning, a run. 1 run on 1 hit. And they'll leave 1 stranded after it's all said and done. So Meridian gets a run, but an out call at the plate keeps it a 1-0 affair, and we head into the bottom of the second inning. The Bears will send Presley Hall, Jonathan Havard, and Mason Barker to the plate as Sparks will go back to work here for Meridian. I also want to send along our congratulations to the Southwest Lady Bears basketball team. They get a victory over Holmes last night over in the Southwest Basketball Center. They'll be back in basketball action Monday night at Kahoma. Kahoma winning their game last night as well, and they turned out to be the #1 seed in the North. So the Lady Bears make that trip Monday night, 6 o'clock tip time. Like we mentioned earlier, the Bear men are in action in just about a couple of minutes. They will be tipping off up at East Mississippi. So Sparks will finish his warm-up tosses again. Presley Hall, Jonathan Havard, and Mason Barker is who he'll go to work against here in the bottom half of this second inning in a 1-0 game. Looks like he will have one more to completely round out his warm-up tosses. This is the final game of the week. This game played, and then the Bears take the Easter break holiday, so no games on campus on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. In fact, the baseball and softball games that were scheduled for Tuesday have been moved to Wednesday in order to accommodate the Easter holiday. No classes here on the Southwest campus Friday or Monday. Here's Presley Hall to lead it off. He swings at the first pitch, pops it up right side. Collier settles under this one, grabs it, and Hall is retired for out number 1. Presley, by the way, who is wearing number 11 for the Bears, is batting .273 on the season. Now it's Jonathan Havard to the plate for the Bears, as he will bat with one out and the base is empty, and the pitch to him, a called strike, and he's down in the count. No balls and a strike here at the ballpark. So no balls and a strike to count to Havard, and he will have the 0-1 pitch to him here in this second inning. That one slapped towards the second baseman. He'll grab it, go to first in time on a 4-3 putout, and that's out number 2, so 2 gone now. And Mason Barker, the Bears shortstop, will come to the plate. Barker, .333 on the year for Southwest. He bats here in the bottom half of this second inning. 2 out, bases empty for him. The pitch to him is a swung on and missed strike, and he's down in the count. No balls and a strike. So no balls and a strike for Barker, in the 0-1 pitch to him. That's a tapper. Pitcher will handle that one. Go to first base on a 1-3 putout. And the Bears go 1-2-3 in the second. No runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left stranded. 2 played. We've got a 1-0 baseball game. Meridian leading it. We'll go to the top of the third with the top 3 in the Meridian order to the plate. But first, we'll step aside for a 60-second break. Back in 60, you're listening to Bear Baseball on WACA. You're watching Bear Baseball on Bear TV.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life, where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, we'll head into the top of the third inning. 1-0 Meridian leading this one. It's the top three, Bridley Thomas, to lead things off. And the first pitch to him misses for a ball, 1-0. He skied one to center. His first time 0 for 1 as he comes to the plate. It's Thomas, Tolly, and Luke, the 1, 2, and 3 hole batters to the plate. That one catches the plate for a strike. And the count even to Thomas, now 1 ball and 1 strike as we work here in the top of this third inning, a 1-0 baseball game. The 1-1 pitch due Thomas. That catches the plate for a strike. It's 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes for Thomas. And he'll have the 1-2 pitch due him here at the ballpark. McDaniel works that 1-2 pitch to him. That's off the plate. Evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 60 degrees, sunny skies. Honestly, if that wind wasn't blowing, it would be a very, very pleasant day at the ballpark. It looks like a pleasant day if you're watching the game on Bear TV, but that wind has been howling most of the afternoon. 2-2 hits him. That is the third person that McDaniel's hit. He hit Gatlin and Johnson back in the second. Now he's hit Thomas here in the third. He's got Banks Tolley to deal with now. Tolley walked, was left stranded back in the first inning as he comes to the plate here in the top of the third for Meridian. But before he comes to the plate, here comes Coach Ken Jackson. He wants to talk with McDaniel. While they're doing that, Meridian will have a conversation along the third baseline as well. So Meridian with their conversation, the Bears head coach Ken Jackson talking things over with this pitcher McDaniel, who hits the first batter that he faces here in the third inning, and now he's got Tolley to deal with a runner at first and nobody out. Bear basketball tipping off as we speak up in Scuba on the campus of East Mississippi Community College. Now before Ken Jackson's done talking with his pitcher, he's also going to talk to his home plate umpire. So all the conversations are done, and Banks Tolley going to stand into the plate. So Tolley will work to, or McDaniel will work to Tolley. The pitch off the plate, that goes to the wall. Headed to second base, chasing that one down the first base side is Coffey to limit the damage of Thomas to only second. Well, that one hit that brick, and it scooted its way down that first base line. And the Bear catcher, Coffey, went hot pursuit for it down that first base line to hold Thomas to only 1 base as he goes into second safely and nothing more. 1 ball, no strikes. That counted Tolley, and the 1-0 pitch due him. Here's the 1-0. That misses for a ball, and it will go 2 balls and no strikes. Now Tolley will await the 2-0 pitch. McDaniel looks to second, goes to the plate, throws a pretty good pitch, but won't get the call. It's 3-0. McDaniel doesn't get the call on Tolley that time, and it goes 3 balls and no strikes to him, and now Tolley will have a 3-0 pitch due him here in the third inning. That's ball 4. So a hit batsman, now a walk, and they're at first and second for Meridian. With nobody out, and Braden Luke, the batter. Luke struck out his first time. He comes to the plate here in the third inning. So Luke to bat. Let's see if McDaniel can settle down. A hit batsman and a walk to the first 2 he's faced here in the top of the third inning for Meridian. The pitch, pretty good pitch and a called strike. The 0-1 pitch to Luke now. Misses up high to him for a ball and will even it at 1 ball and 1 strike. So the count even to Braden Luke now. 1 ball, 1 strike, and he'll have the 1-1 pitch to him. McDaniel will work that 1-1 pitch on this Thursday night. That one hit back up the middle. Can anybody grab it? Skates through the wickets. 1 run gonna score. They will hold the second runner. And it's a single for Luke and another run for Meridian. Thomas will score from third. They will be at first and third now with nobody out. Adam Moncure will be the batter. He grounded out his first time. He's 0 for 1 as he comes to the plate here for Meridian in the top of the third. Bears basketball team up 10-2 in the first half of that one. The pitch won't get the call off the plate that time. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Here it's 2-0 Meridian with 2 on and nobody out for the Eagles here in the first inning. In the third inning. That one misses. It's 2 balls and no strikes now to Moncure. So 2 balls and no strikes to Moncure, and the 2-0 pitch to him. 2-0 misses for ball 3, and it will go 3-0 now. McDaniel working here in the third. A hit batsman, a walk, a single. 1 in with a couple on for Meridian here in the third. The pitch, that's a strike on the 3-0 pitch. And that will take it to 3 balls and a strike. So 3 balls, a strike now to Moncure in the 3-1 pitch coming here in this third inning. That's called a strike. Runner from first goes to second. Luke, he'll go there without a throw. They were watching to see if Tolly might break for the plate. He did not, and the count's full to Moncure. Now 3 balls, 2 strikes, and he will await his payoff pitch. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff now for Moncure. Now one misses for ball 4. The base is loaded now for Meridian. And with the bases going loaded and Bo Gatlin to the plate, the bullpen will start to stir for the Bears here in this third inning. Jackson Lee stirring in that pen now for Southwest. So Gatlin, who was hit by a pitch, comes to the plate and he's hit again. This time it's going to cost the Bears a run. The run will score on the head batsman. They stay loaded for Mason. This inning not going the way McDaniel. He started it with the hit batsman and a walk. They've both scored. Then the single, the walk, and the hit batsman. Just the single back up the middle off Braden Luke's bat has been the only hit. That one off the plate for a ball to Mason, 1-0. Looks like Illich Purcell also getting loose now for the Bears in their bullpen. 1 ball, no strikes, the 1-0 pitch. Called a strike to Mason. And evens the count to him now at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Mason. The 1-1-2 is off the plate for a ball. And that will take the count to 2 balls and a strike for Mason. And he will have the 2-1 pitch to him. 2-1 misses on the inside half. It goes to 3-1. Boy, you're in danger of walking Mason. You walk him, another one scores for the Bears. I'll make catcher Coffee wants to have a conversation with McDaniel. McDaniel hit a batter and walked a batter. Then Coach Ken Jackson came out to talk to him. He gave up a single to Luke. Then he walked to Moncure. Now he's hit Gatlin. And Now the count's gone 3 balls and a strike to Mason here in this third inning. Now the 3-1 pitch due for Mason here in this third inning. McDaniel will work the 3-1. That one's off the plate. Ball 4, walks another one in. And the Bears will have another one walked in. They'll stay loaded. And that'll bring Johnson to the plate. The catcher will bat, but first here comes Coach Ken Jackson. And that's going to be all she wrote for McDaniel. McDaniel ran into some trouble here in the third trying to find his happy spot. He hits a batter, walks a batter, gives up a single. Then he walks a batter, hit a batter, walk a batter. 3 have come in already here in the third. Meridian leads at 4-0, and Southwest going to make a pitching change. We'll come back, find out who the new pitcher is after we grab a 60-second break on WAZA and Bear TV. Back in 60 seconds to Bear Baseball.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, we continue through the top half of this third inning. Jackson Lee, by the way, will be the new Bear pitcher. Jackson Lee's thrown 3 innings this season. He's given up 6 hits, 5 runs. Of those 5, 4 have been earned. He's walked 1, struck out 1. Hit a couple of batters on the 2021 campaign as well. So Jackson Lee will be called upon with the bases loaded and still nobody out here in the top of the third and 3 already in for Meridian. Lee goes to work. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes to Johnson, and he'll await the 1-0 pitch. That one misses for ball 2. Count will go 2 balls and no strikes for Johnson with the 2-0 pitch due him. That's a swing and a miss on the 2-0, and we'll even it back now to 2 balls and a strike for Johnson. So 2 balls, a strike for Johnson, and the 2-1 pitch due him here at the ballpark. Here's that 2-1 pitch to Johnson. That one misses for a ball. It will go 3-1 now. Coffee blocking that one up. Doing a good job to keep that one in front of him. 3 balls, a strike. They count for Johnson. And now the 3-1 pitch due him here at the ballpark. Jackson Lee works the 3-1 pitch. That's a good pitch, but oh, man, tight zone there, and another one walks in. So the bases will stay loaded after the walk. Johnson's the first batter Jackson Lee's work to, so Easton Rainier will be the batter. Sent one back to the pitcher his first time. He comes to the plate 0 for 1. Also the 8th man to the plate here in the third. Pitch will miss for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to count. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. That one will miss for a ball, and it will go 2 balls and no strikes to count now to the 8th hole hitter. So 2 balls and no strikes to count. Now the 2-0 pitch. Off the plate that time. It will go to 3 balls and no strikes. Now the pitch. That's ball 4. Walk another one in. Another one will walk in the person of Bo Gatlin. Back-to-back walks for Jackson Lee, and it appears Jackson Lee's time on the mound will be done. He throws to 2 batters. He walks both of them, and now before Keyshawn Collier will bat, the Bears will go back to their bullpen here in the third inning as the 9-hole hitter will come to the plate in a 6-0 game. Illich Purcell. So Purcell will come to the mound for the Bears with nobody out and the bases still loaded. So Purcell will work in this baseball game. It's been a tough inning for the Bears. They've only given up 1 hit, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs have crossed and the bases are still loaded. Lionel McDaniel, 2+ innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, a strikeout. He hit 4 batters. All 6 runs charged to him at this point. Jackson Lee threw to 2 batters. He walked both of them. Now Illich Purcell will be the 3rd pitcher called upon for the Bears here on this Thursday afternoon. Still sunny skies remain. We move through the 6 o'clock hour here in Summit. Again, final sporting event on the week on campus. Bears head into the Easter weekend. No games Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Soccer will get their 2021 season started Monday. The Southwest Lady Bears basketball team will be at Coahoma Monday night. 6 o'clock tip for that one. Bears up 24-12 on East Mississippi. That game in the first half. Michael Gunnell trying to keep an eye on that one while we also play baseball here on the campus. About 10 minutes left to play. The Bears have a solid lead early. Let's see if Coach Brian Bender's Bears can keep their 2021 season going. Here's Collier now. First pitch to him is a ball from Illich Purcell, who is the 3rd pitcher used here in this 3rd inning for Southwest. 1 ball, no strikes to count to him. The 1-0 pitch hits that one to right field. That is a fair ball up against the wall. That's going to clear the bases. Here comes 1, here comes 2, here comes 3, and the play at the plate, he might be out. He is. So they get him out at the plate. So Meridian trying to get a little greedy and send all 3. And the 3rd man in gets called out. So Mason scores. Johnson will score. Rainier's out at the plate. He's out number 1. It's a triple for Collier. He's at 3rd, and we'll go back to the top of the order with Thomas. Second time a batter's been called out at the plate for Meridian, but they now lead at 8-0. You can close the book on McDaniel. He gives up 7 runs. Jackson Lee is charged with at least 1. And he's only going to be charged with 1. His other batter called out at the plate. The pitch misses, goes to 2-0. It's 2 balls and no strikes as Illich Purcell works to Thomas out of the leadoff spot. The pitch popped him up, foul territory. That one gets back out of the ballpark, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. It's like Blaze Boyd starting to get loose now for the Bears down in that bullpen. The pitch from Purcell will miss for a ball. It will go 3 balls and a strike now to Thomas. Bears just having trouble finding the strike zone. Zipped along in the first 2 innings. Did McDaniel, but he lost his confidence out there in the third, and the Bears have not been able to get settled down since. Purcell going to walk Thomas. So first and third, and now Tolley, the batter for Meridian. So Banks Tolley, who's walked twice and scored a run for Meridian, will come to the plate here in this third inning. So Tolley will bat for Meridian. This Bear baseball team back in action Tuesday. They'll make the trip to Perkinston. Wednesday, I'm sorry, that game moved from Tuesday to Wednesday. That one back out of play. They'll be Wednesday down in Perkinston taking on Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. By the way, Lady Bears softball will host Gulf Coast here on the Southwest campus Wednesday. We'll have those softball games for you on Bear TV. No balls, a strike the count for Tolley. That one's hit to center. It's a base knock for Tolley. That scores the run. The throw goes to third. It's safe there. Tolley with the throw will go to second, so he gets himself a single. He goes to second on the throw. Score Collier. Thomas will hold at third. And Braden Luke will be the batter. Still only 1 out here in a very, very long top of the third inning that has now seen 8 runs cross for Meridian. And they got second and third with 1 out now, and Luke. Boy, Purcell would love a ground ball somewhere right here. Bears step their runners, step their third baseman and first baseman kind of in, even with the bag on a possible throw home. 1 ball, no strikes to Luke. Here's the 1-0. That misses for a ball, and it will go 2 balls and no strikes now to Braden Luke, and he will have a 2-0 pitch due him here in this third inning. The 2-0 is called a strike. It's 2-1. Two balls, a strike, the count to Luke. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That one's called a strike. It's even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Luke, and the 2-2 pitch due him. And that one's hit to left. Havard settles under it, grabs it. The throw going to come to third, and the run's going to score. So Luke will fly to left. He's out number 2. They tag Thomas from third to the plate. They will keep Tolley at second base and Adam Moncure to the plate. He walked and scored earlier in the third. He's also grounded out. That run crossed there made it a 9-run inning and a 10-0 ball game in favor of Meridian for Moncure now. Moncure to bat here in this third inning. Pitch. Misses up high for a ball. I understand East Mississippi's closed it to a 5-point game with about 7.5 to play in the first half. You know the Bear men, though, they like to keep them tight. Here's the 1-0. That's fouled back out of the ballpark. It's even at a ball and a strike now to Moncure. So they count even, a ball and a strike to Moncure, and he'll have the 1-1 pitch due him. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Moncure with the 1-1 pitch due him. Now one misses for a ball, it will go to 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike to Moncure, and the 2-1 pitch due him off the plate for ball 3, and that takes it now to 3 balls and a strike. Now 3 balls and a strike. With Purcell working the mind cure, that one slammed to foul down the third baseline and takes the count full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Moncure, and the 3-2 payoff pitch due him. Purcell works the 3-2 payoff. That's fouled back out of the ballpark, and the count will stay at 3-2. So the count stays 3 balls and 2 strikes to Moncure. He's walked, he's grounded out, and he has scored a run. He is 9, 10, 11, 12, the 13th man to the plate here in the top of this third inning for the Meridian Eagles. 3-2 off the plate, that's ball 4. Moncure has walked for the second time this afternoon, and now Bo Gatlin, who's been hit by a pitch a couple of times, will bat. So Gatlin, who's been hit by a pitch twice and scored twice for Meridian, will come to the plate in this 10-0 game here in the bottom of this third inning. Purcell will work to Gatlin. The pitch misses to him for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes for Bo Gatlin, and he will have the 1-0 pitch due him here. A very long top of the third inning for the Bear pitching staff. Here's the 1-0. Misses that time for a ball, and it will go to 2 balls and no strikes. So 2 balls, no strikes, and here comes Coach Ken Jackson. It looks like he is making yet another call to his bullpen, and it looks like Purcell will not get the final out privileges here in the third inning, as Coach Ken Jackson is going to hand that baseball to his next man up. And that's number 24, Blaze Boyd. So Purcell goes 2/3 of an inning. He will give up 2 walks. He did not get a strikeout. 2 hits, at least 2 runs. The 2 runners on the base paths belong to him, and now Blaze Boyd will come on to be the next pitcher for the Bears. I'll tell you what, as he completes his warm-up tosses, we'll step aside for a 60-second break. Back in 60 seconds on Bear TV and WAZA. Well, Blaze Boyd inherits Bo Gatlin. It was a 2-0 count. The first pitch to him's a ball. It now goes to 3 balls and no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch to Gatlin with a look back at second is ball 4. So Gatlin will walk. And the bases are loaded once again for Brett Mason. So Mason will bat. He will face the 4th Bear pitcher here in this third inning. He has walked and singled, was called out at the plate back in the second, walked and scored earlier here in the third. Here's the pitch to him. That one's a called strike. It's 0-1. So no balls and a strike for Mason. The 0-1 is a swinging strike, and Mason down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes now. So no balls and 2 strikes as Blaze Boyd works in the 0-2 pitch. That one's called strike 3, and Mason will go down on strikes. And finally, this top of the third, over for Bear pitching. They give up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runs. Those 9 runs cross on 1, 2, 3 hits. There were no Bear errors, and let's see, they leave the bases loaded. So a 9 spot for Meridian in the top of this third inning. 9 runs on 3 hits. But it was also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 walks in the inning, and 1, 2, 2 hit batsmen in the inning. And that aided a big part of that 9-run inning there for Meridian. Bears will come to the plate in the bottom of the third. Lake Carmichael out of the 9 hole. He'll go to the plate first. Then the Bears will go back to the top of their order with Williams and Cooksey. So it's 9, 1, and 2 in the Bear order that will come to the plate in this third inning. Those are the batters that will come to the plate. 34-22, about 4 minutes to play in the half for basketball. We'll just continue to keep an eye on that one, as Coach Brian Bender calls it April Madness in the Region 23 tournament as they play at East Mississippi tonight. Bears in Southwest here at the ballpark in Summit get ready to go to the plate. Here's Carmichael. First pitch to him will miss for a ball. It's 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes to count for Carmichael. The 1-0 to him is a called strike. It's even at 1-1. In high school baseball, looks like Press Christian's beating Park Lane 1-0 in the 6th inning. That game over on K106. That one's hit down the third base side foul and takes the count to a ball and 2 strikes to Carmichael. Carmichael with a 1-2 pitch to him. Is strike 3, and he will strike out for the Bears to lead off this second inning. So 1 gone with Carmichael, and now Williams, as we go back to the top of the Bear order, will bat. He walked and was left stranded back in the top of the first for Southwest. Homered in the first game for the Bears. Would love for Lightning to strike twice. There's anything to get the Bears on the board at this point. Here's the pitch. And that one's taken for a ball, 1-0 to Williams. So 1 ball, no strikes to Gerard Williams, the leadoff man in this Bear order as he comes to the plate here in the third inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. That one's on the inside half and called a strike. And it's even to Williams now. 1 ball and 1 strike here in this third inning. Now Williams will pitch the one, wait for the 1-1. That one's called a strike, and it goes to 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes to Williams. And he will have the 1-2 pitch to him here at the ballpark in this third inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to 1-2. Swinging strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts. Carmichael and Williams both strike out. 2 are gone. And now Braxton Cooksey, the second baseman, to the plate for the Bears. So Braxton Cooksey will bat with 2 out and the bases empty here in the home half of this third inning for Southwest. Sparks works to him. He fouls that one into the Bear dugout. No balls, a strike to count for Cooksey in the 0-1 pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch called a strike, and it will go no balls and 2 strikes now to Braxton Cooksey. No balls, 2 strikes to Cooksey, and he will await his 0-2 pitch here at the ballpark. That one swung on and missed, and Sparks will strike out the side here in the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits. On no errors, nobody left on. It's 10-0 after 3. We'll head to the 4th. After we grab a 60-second break, back in 60 seconds on WACA and Bear TV with Southwest Bear Baseball.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life, where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a 4-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, we go to the top of the 4th inning. It's the bottom 3 in the order due for Meridian, Johnson, Rainier, and Collier, 7, 8, 9 after they sent 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to the plate in the 3rd inning. Let's see if Blaze Boyd, who came on and got the strikeout of Mason, can kind of calm things down for the Bears as he throws a first pitch strike to Johnson, and he's down in the count 0-1 here as the 4th inning gets underway. 0-1 misses and evens it now at a ball and a strike. There's the 1-1. That one misses for a ball, and it will go to 2 balls and a strike now to Johnson. Two balls, a strike. Here comes the 2-1. That one swung on and missed. It evens the count to Johnson at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 swung on and missed. That's strike 3, and Johnson will go down on strikes for out number 1. So Johnson strikes out. It looks like we'll have a pinch hitter for Meridian. 34, that's... roster runner somewhere. There it is. 34 is Brock Butler. So Brock Butler will bat in the designated hitter spot. He will come off the bench and bat for Meridian here in the 4th inning. The pitch to him is a called ball. It's 1-0. See if our that one will miss for a ball. Count even 2-0. That's ball 4. So 4 straight, and Butler heads his way down to first base. So Butler headed down to first base. He will go there. He will be there with one out. That one's hit down the first base side, a foul ball off Collier's bat. No balls, a strike the count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit hard towards the second baseman. Cooksey grabs it, goes to first, got his man there. 4-3 put out for round number 2. Butler will move into scoring position down at second as we go back to the top of the order now, and Thomas to the plate. So Bridley Thomas will come to the plate. And the first pitch due him is a called strike. It's 0-1. So no balls and a strike. And the 0-1 pitch due him is a called strike, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 will miss for a ball. That'll take it to 1-2. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Thomas, and he'll have the 1-2 pitch due him. Boyd works that 1-2 pitch. That's on the ground to third and a foul ball. And the count goes now to a ball and 2 strikes with 2 gone to Thomas. Looks like they'll go to the half. 41-39 Southwest leads East Mississippi, if I'm right on that. 41-39, they go to the half. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Thomas. 2 gone. Blaze Boyd will look at the runner back at second as the lights pop on here at Bear Park on the SMCC campus, and the 2-2 pitch misses for a ball, and it will be a 2-ball, 2-strike count now. No, excuse me, a 3-ball, 2-strike count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the 3-2 pitch due Thomas hits that one on the ground to the shortstop. Fires, goes to first in time, got his man on a 6-3 put out, and that'll retire the side for Meridian in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one stranded. A 0 spot in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Boy, the Bears need to get on the sticks. Gage Gregory, Brady Tynes, and Braden Coffey. That's the 3, 4, and 5 spots in that Bear order. Coming to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning. That's the part of the Bear order that Southwest is going to want if they're going to try to get something going here at the ballpark in the nightcap. Don't forget, we'll try to keep you posted as the Bear men's basketball team goes to the second half of their basketball game up at East Mississippi. Of course, don't forget, every Tuesday night you can join us for Inside Bear Athletics on Bear TV. This past Tuesday, it was an all-softball edition as we visited with Coach Shay Johnson and a couple of softball players. Going to totally shift gears next Tuesday with a very special event that takes place on the campus every spring, the SMCC Spring Stage Band Show. We'll visit with band director Clay Whittington, have some stage band members join us on the program as well. Hope you'll join us Tuesday night as we take a little different approach to it. Tuesday night, Talk Southwest Stage Band on Inside Bear Athletics every Tuesday night on Bear TV, and of course all of the social media platforms of Southwest Mississippi Community College. Well, we're ready to go here in the fourth inning, or in the bottom of the fourth inning, as Gage Gregory will stand in. First pitch for Gregory, and it's a called strike, and he's down in the count 0-1. So no balls and a strike for Gage Gregory, the Bear right fielder, and he'll have the 0-1 pitch to him. Reaches out, yanks that one to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He can't grab it. Gets past him. Going into second base is Gage Gregory, and that's the way to start it for the Bears here in the fourth. The Gregory picks himself up a leadoff double. And Brady Tynes, the designated hitter who singled and was left stranded back in the first inning, he will come to the plate here in this fourth inning for the Bears. Bears trying to claw their way back in this one. They started off nicely with a double by Gage Gregory. Now they've got Brady Tynes at the plate, and here's the pitch to him. Sparks will look in, take a long look at Johnson. Working out of the stretch, he'll fire the pitch to the plate. And it's a swinging strike to Tynes. And he's down in the count, no balls and a strike. No balls, a strike to Brady Tynes, and the 0-1 pitch due him here in this fourth inning. Now the 0-1 pitch. Took a swing at it. Did he go? They say he did for strike two. No balls and two strikes for Brady Tynes, and now the 0-2 pitch due him here at the ballpark. Runner at second, nobody out for the Bears. Good opportunity here in the fourth, trying to get back in this one for Southwest. The 0-2 pitch is off the plate, taken for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch due him. Now one misses and evens it at 2-2. So the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes for Brady Tynes, and the 2-2 pitch due him here at the ballpark. Meridian and Southwest. Here's the pitch. Misses for ball 3 in the count. Full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and now a payoff pitch for Brady Tynes as he's worked the count full for the Bears here in the bottom half of this fourth inning. Bears down 10-0 as Sparks work. He gave up the leadoff double to Gregory. Now he works to Tynes, and the 3-2 payoff pitch due him. The payoff is popped up. Foul territory. Does that one stay in the ballpark? It does. Foul, but the catcher, Johnson, overruns it, and it's a foul ball and another opportunity for Brady Tynes as he will come back to the plate for the Bears. Going back to second base, it's Gage Gregory. Three balls, 2 strikes, and Tynes will have a 3-2 pitch due him. Now the 3-2, that one on the infield. Pitcher will pick that one up as a fair ball and tag him out. He was looking right down the line at it and called it a fair ball. Now Meridian's complaining about a situation, but they're going to call the batter out. So Tynes, the pitcher, grabbed it in foul territory. One unassisted is how that one will go. Gregory will move over to third base. Now Braden Coffey will be the batter runner at third. One out now for Southwest here in the fourth. Coffey to bat now. Swinging strike to Coffey, and he'll be down in the count. No balls and a strike. So no balls, a strike to Coffey with the 0-1 pitch to him here in the fourth inning. Now the 0-1 pitch to Coffey. Swinging strike that time. And it will go to no balls and 2 strikes. Bears would love to get a hit here and get on the board at least with Gage Gregory down at third base. Tynes is retired. Now Coffey down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes and an 0-2 pitch to Braden Coffey. Hits that one back up the middle. That's a base knock. It'll score the run for the Bears. So Coffey will single. That'll score Gregory. And now Presley Hall will come to the plate for the Bears. Bears make it a 10-1 game. Hall flew out to right his first time, so he's 0 for 1 as he comes to the plate here in this fourth inning. So let's see if Hall can keep it going. Coffey will run it first for the Bears. Hits that one right at the first baseman. He'll go to the bag and make the play. Boy, Mason just in the right place at the right time to retire Presley Hall. 3 unassisted. That is out number 2. Coffey moves down to second base, and Jonathan Havard will be the batter now. Presley Hall hit that one right on the nose, but he hit it right at the first baseman, Mason. And he was able to make the stab. Here's Havard now. He'll bat for the Bears. He's 0 for 1 as he comes to the plate here in this fourth inning. The pitch is a swinging strike to Havard. It's 0-1. So no balls, a strike for Havard. The 0-1 called a strike, and he's down in the count 0-2 here in this fourth inning. So no balls and 2 strikes for Jonathan Havard, and the 0-2 pitch to him here at the ballpark. Take a look back at second and goes to the plate. That one off the plate takes the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So a ball and 2 strikes they count, and the 1-2 pitch will be due here at the plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the 1-2 pitch is called strike 3, and Havard will go down on strikes. And the side retired in the fourth. Bears pick up a run. They get a run on a couple of hits, no errors, and leave 1 stranded. We've played 4 here at the ballpark on the SMCC campus. It's 10-1 Meridian. We'll come back for the top of the 5th inning after a 60-second break. Back in 60 seconds, Bear Baseball right here on Bear TV and WAZA.
Cheer and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, we'll head into the top of the fifth inning with the 2, 3, and 4 spots coming to the plate here for Meridian. They lead at 10-1 on the Bears. As we go to the top of the fifth inning here on Bear TV and WAZA 107.7 FM, some Thursday night baseball action. Here's the pitch from Boyd, swinging strike to Tolley, and he's down in the count 0-1. Tolley's walked twice and singled. He's also scored a run in his first 3 trips to the plate. He comes to the plate for the 4th time here in this 5th inning. The pitch to him. Right at the third baseline. That's a fair ball. Third baseman thought that was going to go foul. He didn't even look that way, and it's a double. Tolley picks up a double. And now Braden Luke will be the batter. Sure if Carmichael read that wrong or not, but he had turned his back to that baseball as he thought it was a foul ball, and it slipped down that line as a fair ball. And the Meridian Eagles start this 5th inning off with a double. So that'll bring Braden Luke to the plate. Singled and scored. He's flew out and struck out. 1 hit in his 3 trips to the plate as he comes to the plate here in the 5th inning. The pitch to him is taken for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes for Luke in the 1-0 pitch to him. That one misses for a ball, and it will go to 2 balls and no strikes now for Luke. So they count 2 balls and no strikes for Braden Luke, and the 2-0 pitch to him. The 2-0 is taken for ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes. It goes now to Braden Luke. And he will have a 3-0 pitch to him here in the top of the 5th inning. 10-1, Meridian leading this one with the 3-0 pitch to Luke. The 3-0 is ball 4. And Luke will take the free pass. First and second, nobody out now, and Adam Moncure, the batter. Moncure will bat, 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Ten runs on 4 hits to this point for Meridian, a run on 3 hits for the Bears. Moncure bats with nobody out, runners first and second here in the top of the 5th for Meridian. Boyd working now to him. He's walked twice and grounded out. He's also scored a run for the Eagles here in his 3 trips to the plate. This is trip number 4 to the plate for him. The pitch hit towards center field. Williams backing up. He'll grab that one. Tagging from second, going to third will be Tolley. And it's 1 out with Tolley standing at third. They hold Luke at first. Moncure is out number 1, and now Bo Gatlin will be the batter. One out now, and Gatlin, who's been hit by a pitch twice and walked. Gatlin, the bat now for the Eagles, with runners at the corners and 1 out. Here's the pitch to him. And he will take that one for a strike. It's no balls and a strike now for Gatlin, and the 0-1 do him. That one foul to the screen. Keeps the count now at no balls and 2 strikes for Gatlin. So no balls, 2 strikes. It stays for Gatlin with the 0-2 pitch due him here in this 5th inning. So no balls and 2 strikes for Gatlin. Gatlin waits for his 0-2 pitch. Swinging strike. And he will go down on strikes, and now they'll throw home. Did they get him at the plate? They did. So Gatlin will strike out. He's outnumbered 2. Going to the plate, Tolly will be outnumbered 3 in the 5th inning. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, and they leave 1 stranded. Meridian gambles, and for the 3rd time today has someone called out at the plate. We played 4.5 from the ballpark here on the SMCC campus. Your score 10 for Meridian, 1 for the Bears. Barker, Carmichael, and Williams. The 8, 9, and 1 spots in the Bear order coming to the plate as we'll play the bottom half of the 5th inning here at Bear Park. Of course, Bears losing the first one, 16-6 to Meridian. Bear softball, unfortunately, losing their twin bill to Itawamba this afternoon. The Bears here in the nightcap find themselves down 10-1 to Meridian. Bears, of course, take the Easter break after this. No campus, no school on campus on Friday or Monday. Bear baseball back in action Wednesday as they will be down in Perkinston to take on Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Women's softball will be on campus Wednesday to take on Gulf Coast. Prior to that, soccer season starts on Monday. Lady Bear basketball team will be at Coahoma Monday night. And depending on how Coach Brian Bender's Bears fare up in East Mississippi tonight, they could possibly play in basketball action on Tuesday night. There's Mason Barker. He will lead things off. It's 8, 9, and 1 for the Bears as the Eagles go to work defensively here in the bottom half of this 5th inning. The pitch called a strike, and it's 0-1 to Barker. No balls and a strike for Barker. He'll have the 0-1 do him. That one's hit up the middle. Base knock to center for Barker, and the Bears do the same thing in the 5th that they did in the 4th. They lead the inning off with a base hit. Let's see if that could be the start of something for Southwest with Lake Carmichael coming to the plate here in this 5th inning. Carmichael, the 3rd baseman, a strikeout victim his first time. So Carmichael will bat in a 10-1 game. About 14 and a half minutes left up in Scuba. Southwest by a point, it appears. That's a strike to Carmichael. So no balls and a strike for Lake Carmichael. Those 2 teams in basketball played each other twice this year. Both times it came down to the last second of the game. Now one misses for a ball that time. It will go to even now. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Lake Carmichael, and Carmichael back in for his 1-1 pitch here at the ballpark. Here's the 1-1. That misses for ball 2. It's 2 balls and a strike for Carmichael. Bears got their leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 5th as they try to claw back into this baseball game and try to salvage the back half of this twin bill with Meridian. 2 balls, a strike. They count to Carmichael. He'll have the 2-1 pitch do him here in this 5th inning. That one hit to right. Stays playable for Collier. He'll make the grab, and Carmichael is retired for out number one here in the fifth inning. And we'll go back to the top of the order with Gerard Williams. Williams has walked and struck out in his 2 plate appearances for the Bears. He comes to the plate here in the bottom of this fifth inning for Southwest. Sparks works to him. That one's fouled down the third base side, and the count will go to no balls and a strike now to Williams. 10-1 our score with the Meridian Eagles leading the Southwest Bears here at Bear Park on the campus of Southwest Mississippi Community College. No balls, a strike. The count for Williams, the 0-1 do him, and that one will miss for a ball and even the count to him now to ball and a strike. Now the count even now at a ball and a strike for Williams. And the 1-1 pitch do him. Swinging strike, takes it to a ball and 2 strikes now to Williams. The 1 ball and 2 strikes for Gerard Williams, and the 1-2 pitch do him here at the ballpark. That one off the plate and evens the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to him. So the count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Williams, and he awaits a 2-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. The 2-2 offering now. Swinging strike 3, and Williams will go down on strike for the second time this afternoon. He will be out number 2. And the Bears will send Braxton Cooksey to the plate. Braxton Cooksey's 0 for 2. He's popped up and struck out in 2 appearances. He'll come to the plate for his 3rd time here as he bats in the bottom half of this 5th inning with his Bears down 9. So Cooksey to bat, the pitch to him. That one hit right at the shortstop. He'll pick it up, throw his first. He dropped it. The first baseman had it in his glove, dropped it out, and he'll be safe at first. So Cooksey will be safe at first. Barker will move down to second. At E6 or E3, that's E3. Charge that one to the first baseman. So first and second for the Bears now. Gage Gregory will come to the plate. He doubled and scored the lone Southwest run in this contest. He did that back in the 4th. He comes to the plate here in the 5th inning for the Southwest with Bears with 2 on and 2 out. Now one hit towards the shortstop again. He'll take the easy route to the second baseman this time. And it's a 6-4 putout. And that'll retire the Bear threat in the 5th. No runs for Southwest on a hit. No errors. The Bears will leave 2 stranded. And we have played 5 complete innings here at the ballpark. And it's a 10-1 game as we head to the top of the 6th. We'll go to the top of the 6th after we grab ourselves a 60-second break. Back in 60 seconds on Bear TV and WAZA with Bear Baseball.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a 4-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, back here at Southwest Mississippi Community College, we'll go to the top of the sixth inning with Mason and Johnson. The first three due to the plate is a 10-1 game. Up in Scuba, it's 62-59. The Bears are down to East Mississippi. Not sure how much time's left in that one. We'll try to keep you posted on it. Mason comes to the plate. He has walked. He has struck out. He has singled in the game. The pitch to him, hit towards center field. That's a base knock off his bat. And Mason has his second hit of the contest. It's a single here in the sixth inning. That'll bring Johnson to the plate. That long third inning, the big difference in this one. 9 runs in that third inning for Meridian has been the difference. They lead it 10-1. Johnson's hit by a pitch. He's walked. He has struck out. The pitch called a strike to Johnson, and he's down in the count 0-1. So no balls and a strike for Johnson. Leadoff single for Mason puts the leadoff man on for Meridian here in the sixth inning. The 0-1 slap foul down the third base side. Count goes to 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes for Johnson now, and he'll have the 0-2 pitch to him here in this sixth inning. So no balls and 2 strikes for Johnson, and the 0-2 pitch due him. That one blocked up at the plate by Coffey. He does a nice job of blocking it up, and it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes that count for Johnson, and he'll have a 1-2 pitch due him. And that one is called strike 3, and he's down on strikes as Johnson. So Johnson down on strikes. He's out number 1. Butler will be the batter. So Butler, the batter, with 1 out and a runner at first. Butler, who came on the bat for the first time in the 4th inning, walked. Takes a first pitch ball there, and it's 1 ball and no strikes to him here in the 6th inning. So 1 ball and no strikes to Butler. The 1-0 is a swinging strike, and that evens the count to him now at 1-1. So the count even to Butler, 1 ball, 1 strike, and the 1-1 pitch due him here in the 6th inning. Boyd, who came on in that third, has been working for the Bears. That's a swinging strike. It's 1-2, the count. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now for Butler with 1 out here in the 6th inning at Southwest. 1-2, did he check it? He did. The runner will go to second. He will be at second with 1 out. They say he didn't go. The field umpire said he was able to check his swing. Mason goes to second. And that takes the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Butler. And Butler will await a 2-2 pitch. So 2 balls, 2 strikes for Butler. Bears still down up at East Mississippi. The 2-2 misses for ball 3, and it takes it full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Butler, and he will have a 3-2 payoff pitch due him here in the 6th inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff for Butler. That one hit towards right center. That's going to drop for a hit. Runner from second will go to third. They will not throw to second. He will go into second without a throw, and they'll be at second and third. So base knock for Butler. Second and third, one out. And here's Keyshawn Collier. Bears get some action back up in the bullpen here in the 6th inning. With 2 on and 1 out, and a 9-hole hitter, Collier, coming to the plate for Meridian here in the 6th inning. Tanner Wells working for the Bears in the pen. The courtesy runner out at second for Meridian. Number 17, that's Houston, McCray Houston, who's running out at second base. He will run for Butler, the designated hitter, and Collier will bat with 1 out in the pitch. He is that one to right center. Should be playable. They will tag and send the runner. In fact, they'll send both runners on a sac fly for Collier. So 2 gone. They'll score Mason from third. They'll move Houston over to third. 2 are gone now in an 11-1 game. And we'll go back to the top of the order and Bridley Thomas. Thomas in his 4 trips to the plate has flown out, been hit by a pitch, walked and ground out. He's also scored twice in the contest. First pitch, a strike to Thomas, and he's down in the count 0-1. No balls, a strike to count the 0-1. Hit hard, but right at the shortstop. Bears grab it, go to first, inning over. 6-3 on the putout is out number 3, but the Meridian Eagles do get a run. They get a run on a couple of hits. There were no Bear errors and 1 man left stranded. Meridian has left at least 1 stranded in every inning of this one. They've left 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stranded through 6 innings as they lead this one now 11-1. We'll go to the home half of the 6th inning for the Bears. Bears will send Tynes, Coffey, and Hall to the plate. That will be the 4, 5, and 6 spots in the Bear order that will come to the plate to face Sparks. Checking on the basketball game, 67-64 East Mississippi with a basket to go up 67-64 in the second period. We'll try to check see how much time's left in that one as we continue through this bottom half of inning number 6. Bear Baseball, WAZA 107.7 FM, and of course on Bear TV as well this evening. We thank you for joining. It's been a long day, basically 1 o'clock first pitch over for softball, which game you saw on Bear TV, and then baseball got started at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so it's been a busy day on the campus, and of course the Bear basketball team left earlier this afternoon to make their trip to Scuba. Checking that again, it's 70-69. 70-69, Bears just hit a 3. 70-69, Bears down 1. First pitch to Tynes is taken for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball and no strikes to Tynes, and he'll await the 1-0 pitch, and that'll hit him. So Tynes is hit by the pitch, and he will be aboard for the Bears. So the Bears get the leadoff man on. And Braden Coffey, the Bear catcher, will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Coffee to bat now with a runner on for the Bears to pitch. That one misses for a ball to Coffee, and he's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes to Coffee, and the 1-0 pitch due him. That one's fouled into the Bear dugout. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike to Coffee. 1 ball, 1 strike with the 1-1 pitch to Coffee. That one slapped third base side foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. So 1 ball and 2 strikes for Braden Coffee, and he'll have the 1-2 pitch to him here in the 6th inning. Now the 1-2 slaps out one foul to the screen and keeps the count even to Coffee, now at a ball and 2 strikes. Bears down 11-1 as we play in the home half of the 6th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count for Coffee, and the 1-2 pitch due him. Now the 1-2 pitch is swung on and fouled away again by Coffee, in the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like some of the youngsters are headed down towards the softball field to collect a souvenir. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch due for Coffee. Now one misses, evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bears retake the lead in the basketball game, 72-70. Michael tells me about 7 minutes to play. Under 7 minutes to play up in Scuba. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Coffee. He will have the 2-2 pitch due him here in the bottom of this 6th inning. Sparks works that 2-2 to him, and he fouls it away. The count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count for Coffee, and the 2-2 pitch will be due him here with the lights on at the ballpark. Tipped and strike 3. Fouled it, but caught it was the catcher. He's out number 1, and Presley Hall will be the batter. So Coffee a long at bat, but unfortunately the winner of that at bat is Sparks, who gets him on the strikeout. Here's Presley Hall to bat now. Hall in this ball game is 0 for 2 as he comes to the plate for the Bears here in the bottom of this 6th inning. Bears up now by 6. Under 6 minutes to play in the basketball game. That's fouled back away from the ballpark. Hines was winning their game. We'd have to see if Hines hangs on to win. If Hines wins and the Bears wins, the Bears would go Tuesday to Hines for basketball. No balls a strike to count for Presley Hall. He'll have the 0-1 pitch due him. So no balls a strike to Hall, and the 0-1 due is downstairs for a ball, and it's even to him now at 1 ball, 1 strike. So the count even, 1 ball and 1 strike now, and the 1-1 pitch due him. Runner at first, 1 out for the Bears. Here's the pitch. And that one's taken for a ball. It's 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike for Presley Hall. Hall awaits the 2-1 pitch. That one catches the plate for a strike. And it's even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Presley Hall, and now the 2-2 pitch will be due the Bear first baseman. Sparks agrees to the call. Here's the 2-2. Swinging strike 3, and Hall will go down on strikes. He will be outnumbered 2, and now the Bears will send Jonathan Havard to the plate. So Havard will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 for the Bears. He has grounded out and struck out in a couple of appearances. So Havard will bat here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 10-run game with Meridian leading 11-1. The pitch fouls it to the screen. It's 0-1. Bears hanging tough up in Scuba. They still lead with under 5 minutes to play now. We'll try to keep an eye on that one as our broadcast continues of Bear baseball. No balls, a strike for Havard, and the 0-1 pitch due him. That one fouled back out of the ballpark. It's now no balls and 2 strikes to Havard. So no balls and 2 strikes to Havard, and he will have the 0-2 pitch due him here at the ballpark. The 0-2 foul tipped it. Did Havard at the plate. He'll stay alive and get himself a 2-2 pitch. So Havard will get an 0-2 pitch due him. No balls and 2 strikes to count with 2 gone here in the pitch due him. Oh, 2 is off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So a ball and 2 strikes to count, and the 1-2 pitch due now for Jonathan Havard. The 1-2 swinging strike. They'll have to throw him out to complete the strikeout. That's out number 3. And the side retired, and that'll be the end of this one. It ends at 7:29. It ends in 6 innings on the 10-run rule in the 6th for the Bears. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1 stranded. We'll total this one for you. Southwest gets 1 run on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. The Bears will commit no errors and leave 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the base pads. For Meridian, they will score 11 runs. They get their 11 runs on 6 hits. They do commit 1 error. They leave 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the base pads. So run down those numbers for you again. Southwest a run on 4 hits, no errors. They leave 6. Meridian 11 runs on 6 hits, an error. And Meridian will strand 8 in the contest. And the winning pitcher will be Mr. Sparks. We'll get the numbers on him here in just a moment. It's McDaniel who will take the loss for the Bears, and it takes, 1 hour and 56 minutes to play this baseball game. The line on Sparks, by the way, 6 innings of work, 4 hits, a run. He will strike out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the game. He will walk 1 Bear. He will also hit 1 Bear. The line on him, Blaze Boyd, who came on and worked who worked the 4th, 5th, and 6th innings. He goes 1, 2, 3 and a third innings. He gives up 2, 3 hits, 1 run. Let's see, it's only one run. It's only one run. And he walks, let's see, 1 and 2 in the game. And he will strike out 1, 2, 3, 4 in the game. And he does not hit a batter. So those are the final numbers. Bears will use 4 pitchers: McDaniel, Lee, Purcell, and Boyd. While Meridian will only use 1 pitcher in this contest, and they win at 11-1. They take game 1 by a final of 16-6. They take game 2 by a score 11-1. So Meridian will take the twin bill with the Bears here at the ballpark in Summit. Likewise, softball action. The Bears get swept out there too. They lose game 1 6-0. They lose the nightcap of the softball game as well to Itawamba. So Bear softball and Bear baseball both lose a pair. Right now, with just over 3 minutes to play up in Scuba, the Bear basketball team is up 83-76 in Scuba on the campus of East Mississippi. Well, that'll do it from the ballpark. We're not going to stay around. Coach Ken Jackson having an extended conversation with his baseball team, so we won't bother him tonight. We'll catch up with him later next week and get his thoughts, of course, on how baseball went here this week for Southwest Mississippi Community College. Final score, final time, 11-1. Meridian wins it. Thanks for joining us for baseball here on WAZA 107.7 FM. And, of course, those of you who have been with us on Bear TV all afternoon, we appreciate you guys as well. This has been a presentation of Southwest Bear Athletics and Southwest Bear Baseball. We'll see you next time for more Southwest Bear Athletics on Bear TV and 107.7 FM WAZA. Have a great night, everybody.